What's up, everybody? This video just serves as a bit of an update to the MK3 VR6 all-wheel drive build. This is the current state of the car. In this video, I'll just be covering what we still need to do, what is left, and obviously the overall goal of the car. But yeah, let's get into it. I think the best place to start would be the front of the car, the power plant. Then I'll just speak about a bit about the drivetrain as well. So for the current setup, we'll be running this beauty of an engine. This is the 12 valve VR6 engine, or rather the block. We're still waiting on the head from Van der Linde Developments, so they're just doing a bit of work for us. They will be also assembling the head for us. Just to speak a bit about the head, it is the full Supertech valve trade kit. Van der Linde will also be reprofiling the camshafts for us, but head's been ported, flowed. They didn't do the porting and flow, or rather the head work, they didn't do the actual machining, but it has been extensively worked on. So it's what you would call a built head. But yeah, just to speak a bit about the block. So like I said, this is the 12 valve VR6 engine. We're running JE pistons, ego rods, H-beam rods, ARP bed, ARP studs all around. And yeah, this is what I guess people consider built or forged engine. It's still the stock block. It's not something crazy. It's not no billet block or anything like that. Yeah, this is what will be currently running for now. This is, I think will beat the sound of a 12 valve for me. That's just my opinion. My father and I think alike, and we just like the sound of the 12 valve. But for the future, will be this. This is a 3.2 VR6. This is the 24 valve. The plan with this one is obviously to do in Germany. They like doing this. They call it the R30. There's a couple of people in South Africa that have done it, or us like trying to do the setup, and yeah, just that's now the ultimate. This would be the ultimate engine. And yeah, man, we'll touch on this later, I guess. For the gearbox, we're currently running the O2M gearbox. It's found in Mach 4 R32s. It's found in a couple of TT variants. That's Audi TT variants from like, I guess, the early 2000s. So for anywhere from 2000 to 2004, around that era. And yeah, so what's done to this one, we put a fourth gear support, as well as a wave track LSD. Yeah, and as I'm sure you can spot, we got this made or machined, whatever you want to call it. As you know, this is a 4Motion build or conversion. So just to handle the power, just got that made just as a precaution. I'm sure the stock figures would be fine, but I think for the power we want to run, it was needed. Plans for that gearbox, I guess the next step would be dog gears. That would be the logical next step, because we do want to keep the car manual. You don't want, I mean, sequential would be nice, obviously. You guys can send money. So it's custom push rod suspension or cantilever suspension. And in the front, we currently have Mach 5 struts. We still have to kind of cut and fabricate the strut tower itself just to make everything fit properly. But yeah, everything is installed. Yeah, these are 17s. We're just testing the type of profile that we probably need. So it's 17s all around. But yeah, I think that's all I can say about suspension at the moment. We also made our own custom control arms. In-house LFD, baby. We'll get better though. We'll get better. But it's in-house LFD. Yeah. I guess that's all I can say about the suspension for now. I'm planning on getting different coilovers. They are a bit expensive, but it's like 36 way adjustable, whatever, fancy coilovers. Is it overkill? Maybe. You know, I just want the car to go straight and go fast, straight. I don't think I'll be tracking it that often. But yeah. Okay. At a high level, this is what is left to do in the car. You can pause and just check. But this is holistically, this is what is left. Once we do this, we can then obviously prep to start priming the car. And yeah, man, just test everything. The wilds aren't beautiful right now and whatever else, but the whole point is to make sure that what we created works, right? So yeah, that's about it, guys. That's about it. I can show you some other stuff that we've been trying to kind of figure out. This is something cool here. This is like a carbon fiber piece we were trying to do. Didn't turn out that great, but you learn. So this is where the ADU7 is gonna fit. So in the dash, right? Then the ADU7 should just slot in right there. But yeah, you know how these things go. It's a learning process. Extremely grateful, and I'm thankful of my father for showing me everything. Also taught me that you can teach yourself how to do anything, and you can do it yourself as well. I think that's our whole thing here. It can be bought and it's easier, but it also can be built, you know. So yeah. But that's what I think I'm gonna have to buy. I recently also got this. It's a fiberglass shell. It was one of the days I was just scrolling around on Facebook and saw this company called Custom Body Kits, ZA, and I saw they were selling fiberglass bucket seat shells. So I thought, why not? Let me just try it. Yeah. Then we cut the holes for the harness, and obviously we just get it upholstered. But yeah, maybe a little side project that will give the car some personality. But yeah, this will hopefully not be the last video, and I'll actually get out of my comfort zone and start recording more. I almost wish we started recording as soon as we made that first cut into the body. But yeah, anyway, I'll be recording more and providing more updates. Yeah. And you guys must hold me to that. Whoever people that will be watching this, please hold it. Hold it. Hold it. But yeah, if you guys want more information about the setup or anything like that, I'll leave a link on Instagram. Or I'll leave the link to our Instagram, and you can leave a comment, leave a suggestion, leave some money. Jokes. And yeah, see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. I guess subscribe if you found it a bit interesting. Also give me some feedback on how to record, what do you want to see, and yeah, we'll take it from there. Cool.